Good morning. Y'all able to hear me okay? All right. I'm Greg Casar. I'm proud to be chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, and today we're here to say with one voice, fire Elon Musk. An unelected, unaccountable billionaire now has seemingly unlimited powers over Americans' private data and over Americans' taxpayer dollars. It seems every hour brings more news about a new threat Elon Musk poses to working people, a new way that Elon Musk wants to take your hard-earned money and keep it for himself. Just yesterday, Musk threatened to go after Medicare and Medicaid. Just yesterday, we also learned that Head Start programs serving 20,000 young students are locked out of their federal funding by Elon Musk. To be clear, that means that you have a billionaire, the richest person on earth, willing to take away your health care, willing to take away kids' lunches and meals, willing to take away pre-K, just so that he can finance a tax break for himself and his billionaire buddies. And just last night, Elon Musk came out and we found out that he's interfering with air traffic control. When Musk took over Twitter, he repeatedly crashed that platform. It's not a big deal if your app doesn't load one day, but it is a huge deal if you don't know if your plane is going to crash or not. If we don't fight back, Elon Musk will take dollars away from our public schools, away from our health care, away from Social Security, away from our own safety systems, and use those dollars to line his own pockets. We are here fighting for a country that is by and for the people, not by and for the ultra-rich. That is the core of the fight. And while this is, of course, an event being held by the Congressional Progressive Caucus, whether you are progressive, whether you are conservative, whether you are liberal, independent, no matter your political party or your background, I think this is a fight where all Americans can agree that your elected representatives should be representing you. Your government shouldn't be run as a corrupt grift mill for a billionaire. This is a national emergency. In the aftermath of the election, many Democrats needed time to soul search, to grieve, to think, but that time has ended. And that time ended when Elon Musk took control of our country's financial nuclear codes. It's time for all of us to get off the mat and get back in the ring. We're going to fight smarter. We are going to fight harder. And CPC is going to lead that charge. Our members have been fighting outside of the Treasury Department, outside the Department of Labor, at USAID. We are in our communities and in the halls of Congress fighting back. As I said in my first press conference as chair here, our members know how to fight the billionaires, the grifters, and the Republican frauds in Congress. That's what this moment calls for. And people have been asking us, what can you do? What will you do? Well, I'll tell you right now, we are going to use every legislative, judicial, and public pressure tool at our disposal as members of Congress until we fire Elon Musk. My entire time in Congress, I've never seen Republicans be able to pass a budget. They can never get that together. And they always come crawling to Democrats for help. Well, we are not going to help Republicans keep Elon Musk stealing our taxpayer dollars. We are not going to help those Republicans that want to keep Elon Musk in charge of the entire federal government. We are not going to help Republicans allow Elon Musk to break the law, shred our Constitution, while he makes billions of dollars in wealth for himself. Elon Musk spent $270 million to get Donald Trump elected president, and he's increased $160 billion of his own wealth since that election. We are not going to, I for one, and I think many of us here, are not going to just stand by and hand over our votes if that continues. We are going to fight to fire Elon Musk, or at minimum, anybody in this country, anybody in Congress should at least agree that he shouldn't be given unconstitutional powers to enrich himself with our taxpayer money. So remember that during Donald Trump's last term, Americans came together, they rose up in every single district in this country and saved the Affordable Care Act. Republicans had control of the government, but Democrats stood united. Democrats went and gave our message out into the community. The community responded and rose up, and millions of people's health care was saved. Similarly, the Congressional Progressive Caucus is going to lead alongside leaders in this country to fire Elon Musk, to save our health care, save our schools, save our taxpayer dollars, stop the corruption, and I think this is a fight that we can pick and that we can win. Thank you all so much for coming today. And